Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is in the United States for what many believed could be a make-or-break moment in the Ukraine war. Zelensky is expected to press for more U.S. military aid with U.S. lawmakers for his forces on the battlefront. Earlier, Zelensky visited the Capitol Hill to make a last-ditch plea. Zelensky met both Democrat and Republican leaders.
President Zelensky made it so clear how he needs help, but if he gets the help, he can win this war. And he outlined in some great detail, the kind of help he needs and how it will help him win. Even many of our Republican colleagues talked about we are winning this war. And if we get the help if he gets the help he needs, he will win.
Zelensky is scheduled to meet U.S. President Joe Biden at the White House in what will be his third visit after the start of the war with Russia. He will also meet congressional leaders from both parties at a time when the Republicans are openly rejecting the demands for earmarking more war aid to Ukraine. Republicans are pressing the Biden administration to divert the focus and money to domestic issues, in particular the illegal migration on the U.S.-Mexican border. Earlier, while giving a speech in Washington at a university, Zelensky said politics should not betray Ukraine soldiers. Ahead of his critical visit to Washington, Zelensky met with International Monetary Fund Chief Kristalina Georgieva. The fund's executive board approved a $900 million disbursement for Ukraine from its $15.6 billion loan program. The IMF chief met Zelensky for nearly an hour at the IMF headquarters in Washington. She said the IMF's executive board is unanimous in its support for Ukraine. Biden's Democratic allies in the Congress are trying to win approval for about $50 billion in new security assistance for Ukraine. But time is running out, as the lawmakers are scheduled to go into recess for the year by Friday. Russia has repeatedly said the Western funding for Ukraine has not affected its war effort. President Putin also claimed that Ukraine is running out of ammunition and that its defense industry is incapable of meeting the war demand for arms. And for more on this, we earlier spoke to John Erath, who's a senior policy director for the Center for Arms Control and Non-Proliferation in Washington, D.C.
There was a high degree of anticipation for the so-called counteroffensive last summer. I think that the optimism was unreasonable. The nature of modern warfare is that it strongly favors the defenders. So it was unlikely that Ukraine was going to be able to win the war at a stroke. The course of the war will be determined not by who occupies what territory, but by which side tires of fighting first. And Ukrainian offensives and Russian offensives are contributing to this, the wearing down of the will of the people on both sides to continue to fight on. So I think we are still to see what the ultimate result of the Ukrainian offensive is, and it's likely that this will end up being a very long war.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.